Judy Massengill. I was diagnosed in 2014. I was 52 years old. Huge surprise. My husband's a radiologist, so I get my mammograms once a year. I had had a mammogram 2 months prior to my diagnosis. I found the lump myself, and I don't know if people know this, 10% of all breast cancers are not diagnosed with mammogram. Mammogram doesn't pick up every single one, so that's pretty important to know. Caught it very early. When I first heard the diagnosis, first thing was like, oh crap, life's over, everything's changed. And my daughter, who was 15 at the time, came to me and we told her, mom's got cancer. First question she asked was, is this one of those cancers that kills you? And I thought, well, no. Stage 1 breast cancer has almost 100% 5-year survival rate. And I said, no, this isn't one of those cancers that kills you. And then it totally reset my mind. I thought, well, if I'm not going to die, then everything's okay. If I'm not dying, it's just details. I just have to do what they tell me. If they say get a biopsy, you get a biopsy. If they say have surgery, you have surgery. If they say have chemo, you have chemo. If my 5-year survival is 100%, all I have to do is step through it. And that was a real mind flip for me from like, oh, cancer and that horrible word to, okay, this is just going to be a pain in the ass. This is just going to be something I have to deal with and do. And so my advice to anyone who's diagnosed is to pick good doctors. Ask around, ask people in the medical community, pick people that you know and trust. And there's going to be a lot of people involved. There's radiologists, there's radiation therapists, there's oncologists, there's surgeons. There's a lot of doctors involved. Pick who you trust and just do what they tell you. If you do what they tell you, you're going to live through it. And so my other advice is, specifically for me, I did not go on the internet. I did not do any research. I didn't want to scare myself. I didn't want to read about some, bad side effect of this or bad outcome of this, because I have to do it anyway. So I just want to do it and keep my head down and get through it. And so for me, that's what worked best, is not overthinking it, not over-researching it, knowing I'm not going to die, and so just doing the steps. That's my advice. And the advice to family and friends is just take their lead. If they're in a bad mood, just let them be in a bad mood. And if it's harder for me to give that advice because I'm not a shrinking violet and I'm really good about saying what I need. So no one really needed to tiptoe around me or ask, because I would tell them, I need you to be really nice to me. I probably don't feel like cooking, and friends brought dinner, and people came and visited, and that was nice.